Or how did you end as a definitely not furry PNG orange bunny? I mean, I'm not a furry PNG orange bunny, so you are accurate in that. I mean, my thought process behind streaming was I play games all the time already. Why not just go live and see what happens? That was literally the thought process behind me starting to stream. Why'd I want to be a VTuber? Well, so if you go far back enough in my channel, which Sirk and you were there for, but Holiday, you were not. You go far back enough in my YouTube channel. I started out my YouTube channel as strictly DDLC videos. It was like no mic, no webcam, no nothing. It was just the gameplay, and if I had something I wanted to say, white text, slap on top of the gameplay. A boom. Done deal. Eventually I moved on to playing other games, because, you know, never really was a fan of visual novels. DDLC was an exception, and there was some cool mods out there. I played some of the non-horror mods, but the horror mods were always the best ones out there. I'd still say my favorite mod of all time is the good ending. And I don't think it's done yet. I think it's only on Act 2 of like 5 or something. Eventually I moved on to playing other games because, again, not the biggest fan of visual novels. And eventually I implemented the mic. And if you were around for just the mic, holy shit, how the fuck did you ever understand anything I was doing? Or anything I was saying, because I was not trying to audio mix back then. And I think I started streaming when I implemented the mic. But like, goddamn. If you understood me, I don't know how the hell you understood me. The PNG bunny wasn't supposed to be... When I contacted an artist to make the PNG bunny, it was going to specifically be for a new profile icon and to be used as thumbnails. I had no intention of using it for VTubing. I knew of VTubers at that point. I didn't really watch any, but I knew of them. But the intention was not to VTube. I was still just going to be no camera, mic, gameplay. And after I commissioned the artist and, you know, got it commissioned, posted about it, all that, fans of her, because she has a YouTube channel, saw the new art she made, I was told, because I started using it in thumbnails, as was the sole intention, I was told that I should try using it as an avatar. I started trying to use it as an avatar. People liked it. I kind of liked it. So that's where the whole VTubing thing took off, I guess. After a good bit of that, I wanted to try just using a webcam because, I don't know, why not? I was getting called a furry a lot, hence why I added this this toggle here. I was getting called furry a lot and just, I don't know, wasn't really feeling the anthro thing. I never wanted to be considered an anthro, but people liked the avatar. I liked it. I thought it was cute, so I was like, okay, sure, why not? I'll use it. This was the original avatar that I was using for all of my online profiles way before I started making content, back when I was called Neobunny. This was the avatar I was using when I went by Neobunny, before I started making content. And then I went from that, because I asked the PNG artist if she could convert this. Well, no, that was the first. I then made a second one when I ditched the ninja moniker. When I went from Neobunny to Neobunny, I ditched that one, and instead... This was a basic, like, avatar maker Google Play Store app that I made this bunny in. So then I went from this one, using the same bunny avatar maker, to this. That was my profile once I went from Neobunny to Neobunny. And then I asked the artist, her name, I don't know why I'm not saying her name, Crafting Pony. That's her YouTube name. That's her name like everywhere, Crafting Pony. I asked her if she could convert this into her own style, which was then where this came from. Now, this was all I had commissioned her for at the time. I just commissioned her for this, just to be used as a profile icon and thumbnails. It was amazing. It was cute. I was so, when she was showing me the whips as she was working on it, I was super excited because this is super cute. I love it. People also think this is a dog. I can see it. I didn't see it until people started saying it. I can kind of see it now. I did use the previous one on some thumbnails, yeah. But I asked her to convert that into this. After enough time, I asked her again to make like bust up PNGs like this one. Like that one, that one, that one, that one, this one, and this one. Both with mouth open and mouth closed because, was it vtuber? Had a mouth open, mouth closed for talking. It was originally just mouth closed because, again, it was just supposed to be for thumbnails. But eventually, I asked for mouth open because people wanted me to try and VTube with it, so I did. I didn't ask her to do this, but the little pen on the beanie matches the expressions. I didn't ask for that. She just did that, and I thought it was super cute. But yeah, then there was that, and then I eventually phased that out to just try straight up webcam. It's not VTuber when you're PNG tube. PNG tubing is technically VTubing because VTubing is just virtual YouTuber, virtual tuber. Whether it's a PNG or a full model, it's still virtual, right? People specify PNG tuber because it's like a different format, I guess. You know, just PNGs instead of a whole model, but it's still virtual. People call it either way. I don't know. I lump them both into one, but I don't really care which it is. But eventually, I don't know why. I just wanted to try using a webcam. So I did for a little bit. I never considered myself photogenic, but man, do I not like how I look. At least with the webcam angles, I did not like how I looked. So I said, fuck that. Stop using the webcam. Just use nothing to represent me on screen. And I'm pretty sure I've scrubbed all the videos and streams with the webcam on my YouTube. I'm pretty sure I got them all. They should not exist. And after some time, I was like, I think I went back to using the bunny for a little bit. Neobunny here for a little bit. I think I went back to using this for a little bit, but I don't know. Eventually I was like, man, I want a whole ass model. No, I think once I stopped using the webcam, I think I just went back to nothing. Cause when my channel like doubled in subs from all the me-side stuff I was doing, both the streams and the videos, I wasn't using anything as far as like a representation there. And then I was like, man, cause I was kind of starting to actually watch VTubers around that time, and I was like, I kind of want to actually start VTubing. And my PC wasn't strong enough to be able to VTube. So what oh, this is gonna be so funny. Actually, is this even still in there? Hold on. I wanted to be funny with it, right? Because it was just a temporary model while I decided what kind of model I wanted to be, what kind of model I wanted to have. I wanted to use a model based off the anthro here. As far as the colors and like the outfit, I wanted the purple, purple orange combo with this kind of fluffy blue hoodie, and the beanie. And I tried a couple artists and I did not, I wanted this, but humanoid, not anthro, human with just like the bunny ears basically. Technically Neo has a bunny tail as well, but just the bunny ears, human with bunny ears, animal features, whatever those are called. But I just couldn't find an artist to do it right. I did not like what they were coming up with, so I found a temporary model in the meantime, just to see if I could even like VTubing, puppet a VTuber model, whatever. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Right, because it'd be kind of lame if I could just, because I have the redeems like as a dashboard, as a dash in OBS. So I can see when you redeem stuff. So I have it set for, because this is all in Streamlabs. StreamerBot. You redeem it, and anywhere from 1 second to 5 minutes. Any millisecond within that time frame is chosen, and that's when it plays. Because if I look over and see that it's redeemed, I'd be ready for it. So to kind of spook, I don't know if it'll actually get me, but to try and spook myself, I set it to be anywhere from 1 millisecond to 5 minutes, set in millisecond intervals. And it's technically not going to play on my main monitor, but it'll play in OBS and the sound should go through, so I should still be able to hear it. Anywhere from 1 second to 5 minutes in 1 millisecond intervals, because that's how StreamerBot does time. Got distracted, hold on. So people on vertical can't see it. Fuck. Oh, there it is. Hi. That was also not that loud, so I'm gonna have to raise the volume up on that. Not every animatronic from every FNAF is in there, but most of them are in there. If I could find them with a green screen background, they're in there. I'm gonna go find Cassette Beast real quick. Am I spelling cassette right? Yes, I am. Wait, is that the actual model, or is that... Oh, here we go. Here's one. Cassette Beast mentioned. Oh, yeah. I haven't done a full playthrough of Cassette Beast on stream, but I played through the whole game once. It's pretty cool. I like it. But yeah, I used this as a temporary thing in the meantime because it was basic. I thought it was kind of funny. Yeah, super basic, super simple. Cool, funny. I don't know. I thought it was cool and funny at the time. I would never go back to this. So I did that for the longest time. Not the longest time, but I used that in a PNG version of that just because my PC wasn't able to run VTube Studio that well at the time. Yeah, so I used that for a little bit, and I still couldn't find an artist I liked, so I was like, man, I'm going to find a more humanoid model to use temporarily because I don't think I'm going to get much attention with this bunny, a literal bunny on screen. As funny as it is, it's not what I do anyways. So I ended up finding this model I'm using now. In the meantime, it was going to be a temporary model while I tried to find another artist. But the more I use this model, the more I started falling in love with it. I was like, oh my god, this thing is cute, this thing is cool. Kind of looks like a Moi, which I've yet to play, by the way. If y'all think I played a Moi, wrong. I'm waiting for it to go on sale on Steam. It's literally never gone on sale on Steam, I think, ever since I found out about the game. But I did always like the animation style of a Moi, so I was like, hey, sure, I'll use this in the meantime until I find someone to, you know, make Neo how I want. But then I just liked this model too much, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get the full version, customize it to fucking back. And this is the Neo that y'all have, like, known. I guess. I don't know how to word that properly, but this is, like, official Neo right here. Whew, man, that was such a long-winded explanation, Jesus Christ. I didn't expect to go into it that much. That's kind of the very condensed history of my YouTube channel, I guess. I don't know. I remember no webcam or even the PNG bunny and Binding of Isaac. But yeah, when I first watched you, you still at least had a mic. You were around for that long? Really? Wow, that's a long time. I've been watching you for 4.5 years. Unfortunately, I think so. Damn, it's familiar. The webcam streams would chill. They were cool. I like using a webcam. It's cool to be able to, like, show stuff in time. Because I remember, I think it was Jacob that was, like, questioning or, like, wondering about Steam, or, like, the Steam Deck or something. I was able to physically, like, show it off a little bit with the webcam. Just a portable version. It was cool to do things like that. It was cool. But, man, I don't think I'm photogenic. Like, I'm not saying I think I look, like, bad or ugly or anything. I think I look okay. I don't know. But like, man, I couldn't find a good angle with the webcam that I liked. So I was just like, nah, fuck it. It's fun, but fuck it. I don't need it. And yeah, now I'm some Moi looking asshole with bunny ears and a bunny tail.